हेलो बच्चों। तो आज हम लोग स्टार्ट करेंगे। टुडे विल स्टार्ट वेरी सिंपल टॉपिक। यू माइट हैव रिमेंबर्ड व्हाट आई हैव टोल्ड यू। केमिस्ट्री इज इजी। ओके ओके, सो लेट अस स्टार्ट। सिंबल फर्स्ट। सिंबल सिंबल ठीक जोटा तुम ओडिया पढ़ी प्रतीक। ओके, सो सिंबल द certain representation for the full name of an element is called its symbol. Okay, the certain representation. So if I ask you what is the symbol of sodium, very easy. So let us first start with hydrogen. Its symbol is designated as H. Okay, sodium, its symbol is Na. Okay, next let's say potassium. Okay, potassium, its symbol is what? P. No, it's Latin name, that is kalium, so its symbol is K. Okay, next let's say nitrogen, symbol is N. Okay, next let's say phosphorus, symbol is P. Okay, next let's say magnesium. What? Magnesium, Mg. Okay, iron, what? I. No, that will be Fe. Okay, iodine, that will be I. Okay, copper, that will be Cu. Okay, silver, tell me, silver, Si. No, argentium, that is Ag. Okay, next gold, what? Gd. No, that is Rm, Au, etc. So the certain representation. Okay, आम केमिस्ट्री पढ़िया आम मुझे सब हाइड्रोजन तुम एमती लिखु कि HYDROGEN, not like that. Okay, you have to use H, Na, K. Likewise, frequently we are using different symbols. Okay, you might have gone through it in your periodic table. Okay, next is about your symbol, very simple thing. Next we will discuss, that is your radical. Okay, it's very important. Radical. Next, that is radical. Okay, so definition: a radical can be defined as an atom or group of atoms. এটা গোটে atom হই পারে কিংবা more than one atom, group of atoms having either positive charge or negative charge and behave as a single unit during chemical change is known as a radical. Okay, so this radical can be a monoatomic species or polyatomic species. Okay, so these are known as radical, and radical always having some charge. It may carry positive charge, ethre positive charge भी रही पारे, or it may carry your negative charge. Very simple thing. Okay, so basically radicals are of two types. You just remember, mainly radical two types. Okay, so one is your basic radical, or you can say these are known as cations, and the another category, that is your acid radical or anions. Okay, so first one, that is your basic radical. It's a basic radical, or these are also known as your cations. Cations means having positive charge. Okay, so radicals which have positive charge are known as basic radicals. Okay, simple examples are there. Suppose Na plus, K plus, Mg2 plus. Okay, next, that is your NH4 plus, NO2 plus. Okay, and here you can consider also lots of ions are there. You can consider like this, that is N2 plus, etc. Okay, you see, in every species there is positive charge over there. Okay, so positive charge species are known as cations, or these are known as basic radicals. Okay, lots of examples are there. You just remember this much. So next, that is your acid radicals, or these are known as anions. Okay, anions means radicals having negative charge. Okay, example beta, Cl minus, F minus, Br minus, I minus, Cn minus, SO4 2 minus, CO3 2 minus. Okay, CH3COO minus. Okay, SCN minus. Okay, next NC minus. So these are C2O4 2 minus, etc. So these are having negative charge over them, so that these are known as your acid radical or anions. Okay, so এই দুইটা জিনিসକୁ ଦେଖିକି ଆମେ ଗୋଟେ ଜାଣିପାରିବା next further classification of radicals, that is these radicals can be classified into again three categories. That is, first one is very simple, and also it is known as simple radicals. Okay, simple radicals. Next, that is radicals broadly classified into three categories. One is simple radical. Next one is compound radical. Okay, and the last one, that is complex radical. Okay, which contains more number of atoms. More number of atoms are present in complex radicals. Simple radical having atoms of same element. Compound radical, atoms of different elements. Okay, and here more number of atoms are there. Okay, so simple radical, you know कौन है बेटा, simple radical Cl minus, okay, Na plus, okay, Br minus, okay, O2 2 minus, okay, O2 minus, okay. So these are etc. So these are your simple radical because it contains atoms of same element. Chlorine only chlorine, sodium only sodium, bromine only bromine. So these are simple radicals. Okay, next compound radical, you tell me NH4 plus. How many elements are there? 2, nitrogen and hydrogen. CO3 2 minus, okay, SO4 2 minus, etc. These are compound radicals having more than one element. Okay, next complex radicals, you see, suppose FeCN6 3 minus. This one is one of the complex anion or complex radicals. Okay, next, that is I can write over here CO F6 3 minus. Okay, so these are your complex ions. Okay, next after radical beta आमे जिबा next terminology, that is your symbol. तो आमे जान ले, next आमे जानिबा कोन formula, जोटा कहउचो संकेत. संकेत आमे कोन पय यूज करू? अणु मान को रिप्रेजेंट करिया पय, हला कि नहीं? संकेत, प्रतीक, संकेत ए सब पढिथिबो, हला कि नहीं? तो इंग्लिश रे आमे तो कोन कहबा? फॉर्मूला. फॉर्मूला. ओके, सो फॉर्मूला रे डेफिनेशन कोन आस परियो? द symbolic representation, the symbolic representation of a molecule of any substance in terms of symbol of constituent atoms is known as formula. Very simple. Okay, so you need not remember this definition. Okay, so very simple formula, very popular. मु पचारि पिले जल अणुर आणविक संकेत कोन? व्हाट इज द मोलिकुलर फॉर्मूला ऑफ वाटर? वेरी सिंपल, H2. ओके, फॉर वाटर द फॉर्मूला इज H2O. व्हाट इज द फॉर्मूला ऑफ कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड? अंगारक अम्लर आणविक संकेत CO2. ओके, नेक्स्ट है बेटा हाइड्रोक्लोरिक एसिड. बेटा हाइड्रोक्लोरिक एसिड, व्हाट इज इट्स फॉर्मूला? HCl. हला. नेक्स्ट मु पचरिबी व्हाट इज द फॉर्मूला ऑफ सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड? जोटा तुम पढिथिबो कोन? गंधक अम्ल. फॉर्मूला कोन? H2SO. ओके, नेक्स्ट मु पचरिबी व्हाट इज द फॉर्मूला ऑफ कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट? दैट इज CaCO3, एटसेट्रा. ओके, तो तुम मैट्रिक रे जानी थी एक्चुअली फॉर्मूला केमती लिखा जाए मॉलिक्यूल मानकर. सो दैट्स व्हाई आई हैव डिस्कस्ड रेडिकल इनिशियली. ओके, यू शुड नो द चार्ज. ओके, नेक्स्ट वी विल सी हाउ टू राइट द फॉर्मूला ऑफ डिफरेंट कंपाउंड्स. केमिति ए अणु मानकर आणविक संकेत को आमे लेखिबा केमि सिखिबा. हला, वेरी इजी. समस्त लेखि पकैथिबो. फर्स्ट कंपाउंड दैट इज सोडियम क्लोराइड रो फॉर्मूला इजी. हाँ, पाखर थिले समस्त बता देता नहीं. तो सोडियम क्लोराइड बेटा, सोडियम क्लोराइड. ओके, तो सोडियम क्लोराइड भाई आमे जानिछु सोडियम रो प्रतीक कोन? Na. सिंबल ऑफ सोडियम Na. क्लोराइड तार प्रतीक कोन? Cl. एबे हमें 4 दबा. Na कोन बेटा? +1. क्लोरीन कोन हला? -1. ताले एटा आमे कोन करिया? यार जहा वैलेंसी एठो आसीबो, यार जहा वैलेंसी कोड आसीबो? Cl पक्को आसीबो. ओके, सो कंपाउंड विल बी NaCl. ठीक अछि बेटा. मु सपोज पजरिबी राइट डाउन द फॉर्मूला ऑफ कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट. देन you know this is calcium and this is carbonate. Charge kon am jani chu calcium plus 2 CO3 ro 2 minus. Forget about this plus और minus sign को गोली मारो. तो दुई दुई बेटा कौन होची कैंसल ही होची. ये दुई एठी आसीबो ये दुई एठी आसीबो तो सिस्टम एमती हो Ca2 CO3 2. So 2 2 get cancelled. ताले आमे कोन पाइबा CaCO3. ओके नेक्स्ट मु पजरी बेटा एल्युमिनियम क्लोराइड. कौन पजरी एल्युमिनियम क्लोराइड. Write down the formula of aluminum chloride. समस्त को आसीबो aluminum chloride chloride. So aluminum chloride बेटा aluminum कोन Al. ओके क्लोराइड पाई Cl. aluminum रो चार्ज कित बैलेंस किते +3 क्लोरीन लो किते -1. तो प्लस माइनस को लेके हमको ओरिड हबार नाही. तो हमें कोन करबा यार 1 एठी कासो 3 याड आसु ताले हमें कोन पाइबा LCl3. ओके नेक्स्ट मु पजरी बेटा नेक्स्ट मु पजरी कोन ना लेखो तमे फार्मूला कार ना मैग्नीशियम सल्फेट sulfate. What will be the formula of magnesium sulfate? For magnesium symbol is Mg and for sulfate SO4. magnesium beta 2 plus SO4 2 minus 2 2 cancelled. You can write MgSO4. okay next beta mu कहबी potassium dichromate. potassium dichromate रो फॉर्मूला लिखो. राइट डाउन द फॉर्मूला ऑफ potassium dichromate. तो बेटा फर्स्ट पोटेशियम के क्रोमेट Cr2O7. ओके सो पोटेशियम चार्ज +1 Cr2O7 चार्ज बेटा 2 minus. ओके सो 2 minus here +1 here, so that will be K2 Cr2O7. This is the formula of potassium dichromate. Okay next if I ask you write down the formula of potassium permanganate. आसीबो permanganate ion MnO4 minus. okay so potassium permanganate potassium K+1 manganate MnO4 minus. So the formula will be KMnO4. This is potassium permanganate. okay so this is how you write the formula of any compound. okay so next that is in our discussion part that will be बेटा valency. যোজ্যতা কোন valency means যোজ্যতা. যোজ্যতা কোন now it is the combining capacity of an element. okay it is very simple within bracket its meaning it is the combining capacity of an element. Combining capacity of an element that is known as valency, or the more precise definition that can be written as it is the number of electrons lost or gained or shared so as to get the nearest inert gas configuration. Okay that is 8 electrons in the valence cell. भाई सबू मौलिक माने 8टा इलेक्ट्रॉन हेले खुश. okay so that's why they combine with one another. okay so here what do you mean by valency? Suppose I am asking you that write down the formula of NaCl. So this is sodium and this is chlorine. You know sodium atomic number beta 11, chlorine atomic number 17. जो तुम ताको सजेइबो K cell रे केते L cell रे केते एमती मेट्रिक रे पड़ी जिवो तमरो. So that will be 2, 8 and the final is 1. Okay, and here beta chlorine 2, 8. Next one is 7. ओके तो ये सोडियम कौन करछि ना यार ई दिस बोरॉन आज दिस वन इलेक्ट्रॉन ये कौन करियो ये चाहिबो ये इलेक्ट्रॉन कौन करिया पे लॉस करिया पे. तो आई हैव रिटन ओवर हियर लॉस्ट. तो ये गोटे इलेक्ट्रॉन लॉस कले सोडियम रो कॉन्फिगरेशन द कॉन्फिगरेशन ऑफ सोडियम विल बी 2 and 8 that will be equal to neon. So how many electrons it lost? 1 electron from valence electron get lost. So यार valence केते हो बेटा +1. okay like that of chlorine need just 1 electron to achieve the configuration of कौन argon. यदि ये आउ गोटे इलेक्ट्रॉन एक्सेप्ट कला ताले कौन हो बेटा 288 argon रो संरचना प्राप्त हो. okay the configuration will be equal to argon. okay so after gaining this electron chlorine its configuration will be 288. so जे ग्रहण कला गोटे इलेक्ट्रॉन that will be -1. okay जे लॉस कला +1 जे ग्रहण कला that will be -1. okay so here if I ask you what is the valency of chlorine -1, what is the valency of sodium +1. okay next if I ask you that CaCl2 calcium chloride katha let's say. okay let us consider in case of calcium chloride. okay so what is the atomic number of calcium? 20. if you arrange 2, 8, 8 beta 2. okay so here in valence cell how many electrons are there? 2. तो ये चाहिबो कोन दुईटा इलेक्ट्रॉन पळेले यार कॉन्फिगरेशन है द कॉन्फिगरेशन विल बी 288. okay so since 2 electrons from valence shell of calcium get lost so its valence will be beta +2. okay and there are 2 chlorine ClCl 287 287 each ये गोटे इलेक्ट्रॉन नहीं जीवो so its configuration becomes 288. copy for this chlorine also 288. okay so since each chlorine atom okay gains 1 electron प्रत्येक क्लोरीन गोटे गोटे इलेक्ट्रॉन एक्सेप्ट करछथि तो क्लोरीन ला वैलेंसी केते हो -1. okay so this is about your valency concept. if I consider a covalent molecule like hydrogen chloride यदि हमें हाइड्रोजन क्लोराइड कथा देखिबा केमति इलेक्ट्रॉन शेयरिंग होची सेटा देखो लॉस्ट कथा हमें जानले गेन कथा हमें जानले जोटा गेन करछि तार नेगेटिव वैलेंसी जोटा लॉस करछि तार कोन हो पॉजिटिव वैलेंसी. okay so if I consider a covalent compound मन कर मु कहबी पिले हाइड्रोजन क्लोराइड HCl. ठीक तो हाइड्रोजन having 1 electron like this and chlorine having 2 2 4 2 6 1 7 7 electrons. e cross out dot whether there is no difference. okay in order to clear identification I have assigned the electron valence shell electron as cross and here for chlorine I am dot sign. okay so here hydrogen 1 electron chlorine 1 electron. so in this case you see there is no charge separation. ये भाई नॉन मेटल ये भी नॉन मेटल है कि नहीं तो एटी किसी चार्ज ट्रांसफर होबनी किसी इलेक्ट्रॉन के लॉस करबनी कि के गेन करबा नहीं एटी कोन हो रेदर देन दे विल शेयर दिस इलेक्ट्रॉन्स. ओके सो दैट ये क्लोरीन भाबियो कोन 2 2 4 2 6 2 8 मोर भी मु भी खुश हाइड्रोजन भाबियो दुईटा इलेक्ट्रॉन हाइड्रोजन भी खुश. ओके सो हियर शेयरिंग ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन टेक्स प्लेस बिटवीन हाइड्रोजन एंड क्लोरीन द मॉलिक्यूल विल बी लाइक दिस. ओके so here the valency of hydrogen केतरा इलेक्ट्रॉन शेयर कला गुटे so valence will be 1. chlorine केतरा इलेक्ट्रॉन एक्सेप्ट कर also sharing 1 electron so the valency of hydrogen and chlorine each will be 1. okay so this is all about your valency. next beta we'll discuss atom. okay atom को तुम कौन कहजो पढ़िथिलो कोन परमाणु atom. okay so everything in this universe तुम जहाँ भी किसी देखो जो यूनिवर्स इवन यू ऑल्सो एवरीथिंग कंसिस्ट ऑफ मैटर. Everything consists of matter, and if you go through the depth of matter, you will see, you can't see actually, matter, everything consists of very micro particles having negligible size, ati nagonya. Okay, you can't detect it through naked eye. Okay, consists of very smallest teeny particle, micro particle, that is known as atom. Okay, so atom, its definition, परमाणु definition कौन ना, the smallest particle of an element which may or may not have any independent existence, which may or may not have any independent existence. Kahi ki gala independent existence beta? Because you know, in group 18, okay, जो थी तमरा नोबल गैस मान को रखा है ग्रुप 18, हीलियम, नियन, आर्गन, क्रिप्टन, जेनन एंड रेडन, ये जो एलिमेंट मान को सब रखा है पिले, okay, they are God gifted. Okay, helium is saying I have 2 electrons in my valence shell, I am happy, I don't need to combine with any other element. Okay, and neon also traveling, oh, I have also 8 electrons in my valence shell, I don't care who is whatever they are, I am very happy, I am traveling here and there, I am very happy. So all the elements present in group number 8 exist in monoatomic form. Okay, so their valence is 0 because they don't combine with one another or any other elements. So तांकर combining capacity जेहेतु नहीं, सेमानर valency कौन 0, but still they are independent. That's why they have independent existence. Suppose I am saying helium element, so inside helium element को परमाणु उड़ा थीवे helium परमाणु. So helium He has independent existence. All the noble elements have independent existence. Okay, but if I ask you about hydrogen, बिचरा गोटे इलेक्ट्रॉन धरी को बुलची पूरा, हालांकि नहीं दरिद्र अवस्था पूरा, very drastic condition of hydrogen is there, very pathetic condition. Hydrogen को भावुची, if someone would be there who can provide me 1 electron so that I can achieve the configuration of helium. helium जते खुशी है कि दौड़ जी 2टा इलेक्ट्रॉन पाई, मत जदि के गोटे इलेक्ट्रॉन कोड गोटे मिली जानता, यार एक्सपेक्टेशन रोजी. Okay, expectation roji, so it needs 1 electron. Okay, that's why it does not have any independent existence in case of hydrogen. Hala, likewise, except group 18 elements, rest elements, the atoms of rest elements do not have any independent existence. That is called atom. And also lots of definitions are there. Atom is the smallest particle which participate in chemical reaction. According to Dalton, an atom is a very hard, dense and indivisible particle of matter. भाई परमाणु को आमे कोन करिवा, divide करि परिबानी. At the ancient stage I am saying. Okay, so ये हला तमरो atom और परमाणु. Okay, just remember this definition. So after atom you can say next molecule. बेटा molecule कोन कया आमे ओडिया रे पढिथिले कौन ना यौगिकर क्षुद्रतम कणिका को अणु कहा जाए. पढ़ी कि नहीं समझते ओडिया मीडियम पिला. ओके, तो फ्रेंसी वाले जते अच्छो इंग्लिश मीडियम जदि के अच्छो, ओके, द स्मॉलेस्ट पार्टिकल ऑफ ए कंपाउंड दैट इज नोन एज मॉलिक्यूल. ओके, अणु, अणु मीन्स मॉलिक्यूल. तेणु आमे कई मॉलिक्यूल को देखी छ, हां हाथ धरछ मॉलिक्यूल को? No. So atom and molecules are very micro particles and cannot be detected through naked eye. Okay, so molecule, the smallest particle of a compound. Molecule, the smallest particle of matter which has independent existence. ओके भाई मॉलिक्यूल रो इंडिपेंडेंट एक्जिस्टेंस अछि. ओके, मु जदि कहबी एयर, ओके, मु कहबी ऑक्सीजन, इज इट प्रेजेंट इन एटॉमिक फॉर्म? नो, बिकॉज इन एटॉमिक फॉर्म इट इज अनस्टेबल, it does not have any independent existence भाई ऑक्सीजन कथा देखो ऑक्सीजन केते एटॉमिक नंबर 8 सो 2 6 बेचारा दरिद्र आ दुटा इलेक्ट्रॉन ये रिक्वायर्ड करछे तेणु ये फ्री एटॉमिक स्टेट रे एग्जिस्ट करि परिबो नाही तेणु ये एग्जिस्ट करिवो को फॉर्म रे ना मॉलिक्यूल फॉर्म रे हठात ये ऑक्सीजन सहित आउट ऑक्सीजन भेटाई गला 6 इलेक्ट्रॉन 2 2 4 2 6 ओके एंड हियर दिस ऑक्सीजन 2 2 4 2 6 ओके सो ये निजे एग्जिस्ट करिवोनी हैला कि नहीं इट itself has no independent existence that's why it combine with any other oxygen atom to form two covalent bonds O double bond O okay so that if I ask you oxygen that is present in air in the form of what diatomic form molecule form so molecule has independent existence O nitrogen then it will be like this not like this okay so this is regarding molecule is a stable species okay next beta हम देखिवा this is regarding atoms and molecules so next is very important that is also in your syllabus हम पढ़िया वर्तमान कोन कहलो सब पढ़ियो कोन सेटा पारमाणविक वस्तुत्व or it is also known as in English you can write like atomic mass very important atomic mass okay तो तुम पढ़ियो पारमाणविक वस्तुत्व बेटा परमाणु को हमें खाली आंख रे देखि पानु very माइक्रो मिन्यूट पार्टिकल जी जहाँ को हमें खाली आंख रे देखि पानु since an atom is the smallest particle of matter having very negligible size cannot be detected through naked eye so do you think can you take the weight of an atom भाई परमाणु को धरिच देखिछ परमाणु को परमाणु ओजन कहि परिबो very micro particle okay this is micro particle you can't detect through naked eye so you can't take the exact weight of an isolated atom गोटे atom रो weight नबा is very difficult for such a micro particle so scientists have done like this कोन कले ना they compare ओके जदि गोटे परमाणु वस्तुत्व को आम बाहर कर पार्नु तो सेमान कौन कले कंपेयर कले कौन ना जेकोसी मौलिकर परमाणु हो तार वस्तुत्वटा को कंपेयर कराला किसी स्टैंडर्ड ऑफ रेफरेंस नियाला कहा काकु निथिले से माने फर्स्ट निथिले हाइड्रोजन नेक्स्ट दे विल कंसीडर oxygen and I will tell you about this first they compare actually हाइड्रोजन रो परमाणु ठू सी परमाणु रो वेट केते हेवी अछि okay they will compare the atoms of hydrogen how many times it is heavier than that one atom of hydrogen and they have got several values for different atomic masses are found to for different elements and here oxygen they also compare the atomic mass of this oxygen how many times the atomic mass of that element is heavier than that of oxygen okay so the problem arising over here most of values are found to be fractional दशमिक आकार रे सब मिलला फ्रैक्शनल ओके तो तुमको होल नंबर दरकार कि दशमिक नंबर डेसिमल नंबर तुम जानते हो डेफिनेटली डेसिमल इज वेरी क्रिटिकल सो यू नो होल नंबर okay so after that they considered the standard of reference to C12 isotope beta carbon isotope C12 isotope okay C12 isotope they have considered the stable isotope and its relative abundance is more carbon लो जते isotope अछि तो ता भीतर तमरो stable isotope गुडा हला C12 okay so and its extent is maximum okay so they compare the how many times okay the atoms of a particular element is heavier than the atom of C12 isotope okay so definition of atomic mass can be like this and the values they have got by taking C12 isotope as standard of reference mostly values are found to be coming out to be whole number okay so we need whole number so here the definition of atomic mass so let us define atomic mass okay so definition atomic mass of an element is defined as how many times how many times it is heavier than comparison to an atom of C12 isotope. C12 isotope. Okay, so here atomic mass, how many times it is heavier than compared to an atom of, how many times it is heavier than one by, how many times it is heavier than comparison to 1 by 12th, sorry, 1 by 12th, comparison to 1 by 12th of a C12 isotope. Atomic mass of an element is defined as how many times it is heavier than comparison to 1 by 12th of a C12 isotope. Okay, so atomic mass, that is equal to mass of an atom of, mass of one atom of an element divided by 1 by 12th mass of one C12 isotope. Okay, so here I can write this mass of one C12 isotope. So here that is present in denominator. This factor is called 1 AMU, atomic mass unit. Okay, so 1 AMU, that is called your atomic mass unit, that will be equal to 1 by 12th of mass of one C12 isotope. So 1 AMU, that is equal to 1 by 12 into mass of one C12 isotope. Okay, and you just remember this will be 1.66 into 10 to the power minus 24 gram. This is the value of 1 AMU. Okay, so next we will discuss gram atomic mass, average isotopic mass, that will discuss in the next class. Okay, I think you have got it properly. Thank you for your kind attention. Okay, bye bye.